Well, I'm here because my girl think that I'm cheating on her with somebody in her family, and I'm just trying to figure out like where is this coming from, where she's getting this information from. Her relative, like she called me sometimes, and it be for like little things. She may want me to help, move her car or help do this or help just do little small things. She just feel like the one time that I have helped her and didn't ask, Keisha, was it okay? I just feel like she feel like that is, that I got something going on with a relative. Lakeisha think I'm cheating because I went out of town and I didn't tell her I was going out of town. I'm just be honest, I didn't tell her because I just needed a break. You know what I'm saying? I just needed a break from her. And I went out of town and she was calling my phone consistently, constantly, back to back, texting me back to back, She just assumed by me not answering my phone or coming home for maybe a couple of nights, she felt like I was cheating on her and, with other people, and like, I don't see where she get this from. I've always been faithful to her, but I have always just loved nothing but Keisha. I just feel like when I met her, it was like she was in a relationship then, and I feel like now, me and her in a relationship, and she could possibly be doing the same thing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like she could be with somebody else, and I'm in the blind. I just feel like it's another guy that could possibly have her attention, and she's throwing it off as if I'm doing something. You know what I'm saying? When it could be her the whole time. I've never cheated on Keisha. I've been loyal. I mean, I actually want to marry her, to be honest with you, if we can get this, squared away. If we get this out the way, we would be great. But, the mentality that Keisha has, I don't know how this is gonna play out, just to be honest with you. If Lakeisha fails her test, I don't think I would want to be with her because it's like this whole scene or whole scenario is just playing itself over again from our past. If she passes her test, then we're gonna be together forever. I mean, I love her. I'm just gonna be honest with you. We'll be together forever, and I mean, we're gonna try to make this work.
Oh, Lakeisha, that's your boyfriend on the tape, and you believe that he's sleeping with other women.
I know he is, Steve.
Yeah. How do you know?
First of all, me and Cedric met. We was at a Christmas party, and I was in another relationship with another guy. Cedric ended up taking me and my son in, and I thought, that was real nice of him to take us in, because at that time, we didn't have anywhere to go. So I moved in with Cedric. Maybe like things had been going pretty good. Maybe like a year after, Cedric started changing up. I used to get flowers from this man like every Wednesday at work. Stayed bringing flowers to the job, all that. After that, no more flowers no more. So I went through my friend, we had a party at his house. My friend came over, they was watching each other, and she was steady watching him. I'm like, what y'all got going on? Y'all must got something going on. She was like, nah, if you really want to know, it ain't me, it's somebody else. I'm like, somebody else? She ended up letting me know it was one of my relatives that he was.
One of your relatives?
Yeah, one of my relatives that he was sleeping with. So after that, he went out of town. And I said, he tried to make a way he tried to act like he's so innocent, but he is not innocent. So he tried to make a way to make it seem like, oh, well, we're going to get into it, so we'll argue, and he'll try to leave the house. This man stay gone, don't answer his phone, don't text me back. Normally, he puts our son to sleep at night. He never missed putting him to sleep. All that had changed. So I'm like, okay. So when I found out that it was really my relative, they went out of town. She had the nerve to ask me to keep her kids while they go to Florida.
The woman that he's sleeping with,
yes,
wanted you to watch her kids.
Watch the kids.
So she could go to Florida with him.
Well, she's a So she was like, okay, well, I'm going to Florida. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll watch your kids while you go to Florida. You finna make your money. I'll watch your kids. So Cedric leave that same exact day. Find a way to get into it after I done got the kids. Later on that late, about an hour, he leave. So I'm thinking he finna come home. I'm texting him, where you at? I done made dinner. This man ain't came. The food cold. I'm like, oh, okay, this man, something else going on. So I called Steve. No answer, no text back, no nothing. Came home 2 days later, like nothing ever happened. He come through the door. I say, where you been? You ain't answering.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I hear these stories like this where guys go and they come back 2 days later, 3 days later, a week later. I gotta imagine what would happen, honey, if I did that. Like just, like, you know.
It's crazy.
I mean,
like Steve, like he tried to make it seem like I'm so delusional, like something wrong with me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Like what man like don't text his woman and let her know anything can happen. You could have went to jail. You could have got pulled over. Anything.
you come home every night.
You come home every night. So this particular night, you don't come home for 2 days. I'm calling the jail. I'm calling relatives. Like y'all heard from Sid.
Why would jail be the first place you call?
Because
Come on now.
you know, it's just particular. Like I don't know. So I'm concerned. You know, so I'm worried. So at that point, I'm crying. I'm like, you know, this something.
You're thinking he might be dead.
Anything can happen. So I'm like worried. My baby calling like, "Mommy, where's Daddy?" You know. I'm like, Lord, I don't know, son. You know, I got to put my baby to sleep. So I'm like all over the place. So he come back. He come back like he ain't did a thing. So my, oh, baby, I just went with the boys. I needed some air. I ain't want to be around you arguing. I'm like, you could at least picked up the phone and answer the phone. Like, look, I'm with my homies. I'll be back some other time. I'm going to leave you to cool off and I cool off. That would have been more understandable.
And I want to ask, the child that you had with the other guy, he looks at Cedric as his father.
Yes. So me and my relative end up going out to eat to the Mexican restaurant. Cedric don't work. He got his own business. He's a stylist. He cut hair, do hair. He's an entrepreneur. He got a lot of trades that he do. So Cedric come in the house. Well, me and her go out to eat. We eating. She say, well, I say, who you texting? She texting, just texting. She ain't ordered no food yet. So I said, girl, who you texting? I don't order the food so we can go and eat. She was like, hold on, I'm texting your boyfriend. I say, what y'all got going on? What you texting her for, baby? Like, what going on? She was like, I'm finna get my hair done because, you know, we finna go out of town. I got a meeting going, you know. I was like, get your hair done. I said, see, you know, say it don't work on Sundays and Mondays, so how you finna get your hair? I end up going home, ask him, is you gonna do what you call hair? He like, yeah, I'm supposed to be doing it, you know, Sunday at 4. Sunday at 4. You don't do hair on Sundays and Mondays. So I'm like, okay. Steve, that man didn't come. He left that day. That man didn't come back till 12. Then when he came back, he tried to, I'm in the bed. So it's 12 midnight. I done cut the lights off because I hear him from the corner. So I jump in the bed like I'm asleep. I ain't sleep at all. So I'm in the bed. I'm sitting there like I'm asleep. He creeping in there. I hit the lamp. I say, where you been? I'm like, where you done been? You know, you out all times of night. Where you done been at? So he like, oh, man, I been with my boys. You tripping. I don't lay back down. I say, I ain't finna lay back down. You got something going on. I ain't finna lay no back down. Come on in here. Let me see what's going on. So he like, man, I ain't finna do all that. I'm tired, bro. I been with the boys all night. I'm sleeping. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, boom. I go in the other room. Like I'm finna sleep in the other room. That's to give him time to close his eye. So when he go in there, he done went to sleep. I creep in there because I'm nervous. So I try to get up in there, get the phone so he won't get up. So by that time, he's snoring. So I kind of peep over there a little bit. So I grab the phone. I run in the other room. I'm looking. So she say, you done made it in the house? What's she doing? What she say? Made it in the house. What's she doing?
And this is your relative.
This is my relative. You done made it in the house. What she say? Are you coming over here tomorrow? What time you gonna come? They done made an appointment and everything. So I'm like, oh, okay. I take the phone back in there. Get on back in the bed like I'm asleep. After that, I got pictures. My friend girl sent me pictures of them. I got receipts that he done went to Florida and they done got the room together.
So he's doing her.
Yeah, because she got a nerve. Look at Steve say he doing her.
That's crazy. You lying.
I don't want to hear nothing of that. Bro, you know
That's
you lying.
crazy.
Bro, you know you
I
lying.
sacrifice you
You're
lying.
lying.
Because
You're lying.
listen, I sacrificed a whole friendship for this. And then you turn around and do me like that. That's not right. You nag, you constantly call my phone.
Who wouldn't nag?
You FaceTime me on a regular.
Who wouldn't nag?
You always call me, and that's not right.
You
that
don't
ain't
text
right.
my phone back. Who wouldn't
Because
nag?
you
You out
constantly
of
nagging
town.
me.
If you with your boys, you would have just told me that. You would have just told me that. You normally put the kid to bed. You don't even put my son to bed.
I do that. Whenever I'm not getting fussed at or being recorded.
Who wouldn't fuss at you?
If I'm not being recorded, yes, I found the tape recorder under my seat where you was recording.
You right. right. I'm gonna record.
Why would you
I'm gonna
record me?
I'm gonna record.
If we together, you supposed to trust me.
No.
You supposed to trust me. You're not trusting me.
I seen the text.
But you supposed to trust me. That's all I'm saying.
When I gave you my trust, you broke that. What happened to the flowers? You don't send no flowers no more.
Because it's something that you doing. When you get extremely nice, when you extremely nice, you doing something. It's something. You did it when you and my best friend was together. You was extremely nice to this man, and then you would come back to me. That was how you played me. That's how you played him.
Really?
I feel like the same thing going on with you. So if you want to accuse me of something,
you know what? I just want to get to the bottom of it.
So
that's cool.
You didn't tell me you were recording him.
Yeah, I did.
How'd you do that?
It was like just a recorder, so it'll actually listen, so I can hear the conversation. Up under the seat.
Of his car?
Of his car.
And what did you hear?
I heard him talking to my relative. I heard her in the car with him that he don't even know that I know. So I also even got his code to his phone. He was eating some barbecue, some ribs, and he ended up putting the code in his phone. I went right behind him. That's how I get the code to the phone. No. And I seen everything I needed to know. So he cheating. He cheating.
All right, Cedric, you took a lie detector test. Okay. Examiner's notes are leading off the exam. And you admitted to engaging in sexual intercourse and physical sexual acts with 4 women while with Lakeisha.
Really, say it?
One.
Really?
One as recently as 3 days ago. Cedric, shh, you want to hear this? Cedric admitted to having sex with Lakeisha's
I knew you don't do nothing but lie, said. I swear to God.
He admitted to having sex with Lakeisha when they went out of town in Florida.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm talking about?
And
you see what I'm talking about?
And had sex in the hotel.
You lied. You lied.
He admitted he didn't answer the phone from Lakeisha as he was having sex with her.
Really, see it?
So then we went on to give a lie detector test, and it's like, other than 4 women, other than your, and he passes, but, you know, big deal.
You know what, Steve?
He admits the sexual, he's cheating on you. 4 women, 1 with and he didn't answer the phone because he was having sex with her.
I got a trick for you, though. Get mine out. Get it out.
All right. Lakeisha.
Let's do hers, Steve.
Yeah, I'm going to do hers now. Lakeisha admitted to having sex with 1 man while in a relationship with Cedric.
So, you did
That man was...
You did it.
Really?
You did it.
That man was Cedric's nephew.
Right.
Lakeisha admitted to having sex with 1 man while in a relationship with Cedric. That man was Cedric's nephew. It occurred when Cedric was with her. Really? Cedric's nephew brought her Valentine's Day flowers to cheer her up.
You stopped doing it, he did it.
The nephew was very romantic, and it led to sex 3 times.
You stopped doing it like uncle, like nephew.
The sex was very good.
I got you.
And she had sex with the nephew in the home she lives with Cedric.
Right.
The $1 million question is, what happens to the 2 of you now?
We through. Ain't no more crying over there. Ain't no more.
What about you?
It's over.
It's over.
I'm done with it.
Nice meeting you. After the show and their shocking confessions, Lakeisha says they were trying to make things work. But now they seem to be right back where they started. You see, Cedric believes that Lakeisha is still sleeping with his nephew. And he also believes she has lied about being pregnant since they last appeared on my show. Take a look.
My concern is our family been broken apart. If Cedric finds out my son has been with Keisha since they've been on the show.
We were here last time with Lakeisha. She had me here, you know, as far as women know what I was doing, you know, see if I was cheating or whatever. But the whole time she was cheating with my nephew.
I found out about my son and Lakeisha when her and Cedric came on the show. Lakeisha mentioned she had been with one of Cedric's nephews, and the only one I could think of was my son.
When I heard it was my nephew, it was like my heart was just racing, you know, because I really didn't know what to believe, you know, and I still don't know what to believe. The real issue that I'm having is my sister, Shonda. I just feel like if I was to hear the truth, I would rather for it to come from my sister. She wouldn't keep nothing that, you know, major from me.
Cedric thinks I know, and he has a suspicion that something is going on because the only nephew that comes around is my son.
Man, if I was to hear something like that, I think it would just really distance me from my family, you know, I mean, and it's especially just really just dissolve the whole relationship with Lakeisha because at this point, she's just ruining the whole family.
Keisha's saying she's pregnant, and I don't know if it's my son's baby.
Well, with Keisha being pregnant, it's kind of hard for me to believe because we hadn't even really been sexually active. I mean, as far as the love for her, I don't have it at this point like it was.
I think they really just need to separate and go their separate ways and stop dragging everybody into this. Because both of them doing things, and I hope it just stop because it breaks my heart. And she's the reason my family is torn apart.
Lakeisha, when you watch that clip from the last time you were here, how do you feel when you see that?
Steve, it's really wild, to be honest. It's a bit much. It's a lot. After the show, it was like, after we left here, Cedric was still texting. It was still the same old, same old.
And how were things between Cedric and his nephew when they got back home?
It was normal. Like the nephew, you know, he still
It was
gonna
normal?
It was it was still like Cedric nephew not gonna. He's a very respectful young man.
But did Cedric confront his nephew like, hey, you're sleeping with my woman?
No, I don't think he'll never do that.
Why not? I mean, that'd be the first thing I did if my nephew's sleeping with
Cedric not gonna come at his nephew like that. Like, it'll have to be something that his nephew tell him, like, he ain't finna go and question him like that because...
Okay. Why does Cedric think that you're still sleeping with his nephew?
Because I am.
You're still sleeping with the nephew?
Yeah, I'm pregnant by his nephew.
You're...
Yes.
You're pregnant by the nephew. Mm-hmm. How do you know it's the nephew's?
Because Cedric is old. Like, he don't even move the way he used to move. Like me and Cedric haven't slept together since...
Cedric is 39.
Steve, he's 39, but his leg messed up. Like, he got a bad kneecap, so...
I'm 59 and I got a bad kneecap.
But it don't move the way the nephew moved, though. He don't move the way the nephew moved.
He don't move the way the nephew.
No, he doesn't.
Well, the nephew is...
He's young, so...
23.
Right.
So, I mean, that's got to be pretty fun, huh?
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I bet you it is.
Amazing.
So he suspects, and you're here today to confirm that, yeah, I'm still doing the nephew.
Yeah, and I'm pregnant by the nephew.
Now, Cedric's nephew and his mom are here. Does the mom know that you were taking advantage of this young man? I mean, I should say that, taking advantage, because he is an adult.
He's grown. He's a grown man.
Yeah, yeah.
The mom knew.
She knew?
She knew.
How'd she know?
She had seen me and him at Chick-fil-A. Because I live in, in the area, so every morning he comes to Chick-fil-A, so she have seen him numerous of times.
So she had to have an inkling of what was going on.
Yes, when I go over there to her house.
Do you think she's going to be happy?
Shonda, so it just all depends. Like, Shonda can be She can be scary at times.
And are you sure that you're pregnant?
Yes.
Yeah. But you took a pregnancy test for us, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Cedric doesn't believe that you're pregnant.
No, he don't.
Yeah.
Because I lied to him before.
Well, you are a bit of a liar.
Yeah.
Yeah. You believe Cedric is cheating, right?
Yes.
Do you even care?
No.
Yeah. But you're still in a relationship with him.
I would care. It was rumors that he had someone pregnant, and I know for a fact that it was true from the person that told me. So, I mean, if that's true, then would I care? Probably,
do you see yourself with a future with Cedric or the nephew?
The nephew.
You want to be with the nephew. Has he conveyed to you that he would see long-term relationship with you?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Cedric didn't know this.
No.
So he's watching backstage. He knows now. Let's bring him out. Here's Cedric.
Why would you lie like that? Look, you done sat up here and lied and said that you wasn't fooling with my nephew. But now all of a sudden you admitting, you done sat on stage. I just watched you just say you still doing it. Why? Why would you lie? Then you tell me you pregnant by him?
No.
Why would you do that though? Why you lying to me? You trying to break up a family. This is my family you trying to ruin.
I'm not trying to break
Yes,
out
you
Cedric.
are.
No, I'm
You
not.
have done
I mean,
it.
you slept with my
Listen, that's my nephew. That's like my son. I practically raised him.
Yeah.
That is my son. And you going around doing something like that, why would
happened.
you do that?
It just happened.
But this is my thing. You said that you love me, right?
I still love you,
Okay, no,
Cedric.
you can't if you messing with my nephew.
But
That
I'm
makes
in
no
love with
sense
the
to
nephew,
me.
though.
That makes no sense to me.
Loving you is we still had a bond, a connection, but that ain't got nothing to do with me being in love with your nephew.
What sense
He's
does
way better.
That makes.
He do better.
You know what? I heard what you said. You will never break up this family, baby. You will never, Keisha.
I'm not trying to break up
Never.
y'all family, Shonda.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
What I just heard, Keisha, yes, you are.
Well, you know. You knew of it, so.
No, I didn't know.
Yes,
So
you did.
you knew?
Yes, you did. Hey, babe.
I can't believe you.
Mama says you ain't gonna be
I
with
can't
me.
believe you. I cannot believe you.
I'm not going to lie. This is taking me back to my
You don't
cherished
know who,
paradise.
baby. that
And I know you're a young guy, and as young guys, we make mistakes. Do you feel like maybe you're making a mistake here?
Yeah, I feel kind of bad, but at the same time, it feels so good.
Your uncle says he like raised you, right?
Yeah, he raised me. Yeah.
Don't you feel bad that you hurt your uncle?
Yeah, I kind of feel bad, but at the same time, he be treating her bad. So.
Yeah, but that's between him and her. Do you feel like Lakeisha is somebody that you'll be able to trust?
She ain't.
And you are?
Yeah, I can trust her.
But you don't see any problems like looking forward that maybe, you got to be kind of wary of Lakeisha?
Yeah, but that's for me to, deal with.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
Do you believe that she's pregnant?
Oh, yeah.
Been lying to
She
him.
came here,
might be the same
she
one.
did take a pregnancy test, and the result of that pregnancy test is that, Lakeisha, you are pregnant.
DNA.
That's probably fake.
And you can get a DNA, ain't you?
McDonald's,
You still
Burger
grandma.
King,
We
Subway.
ain't.
Okay,
Steve,
Lakeisha.
Wilkos show, it's not fake.
Lakeisha,
Captain D's,
who
baby.
is the father?
His.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Yeah.
Okay. We'd love to have you back for a DNA test.
We'll come.
Oh, LaShonda, you took a lie to tuck the test.
He lied.
And we asked you, did you intentionally withhold information that your son and Lakeisha were having relations behind your brother's back? And you said, yep. Do you know if your son Romero has still been in an intimate relationship with Lakeisha behind Cedric's back? And you said, yep.
Oh my God. It's crazy. So you knew the whole time she was sitting with my
Look
nephew?
at want to be innocent, girl.
I wasn't
You
in the
knew the
room
whole
with her.
time, and then you
had
knew
my
you could have came to me.
Cedric, you came here and took a lie to tuck the test For what, I do not know, but since coming on the show in March, have you had sexual physical contact with any other woman? You said, yeah. Since coming on the show in March, have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman? You said, hell yes.
So we all lie, huh?
2 other women, most recently 3 days ago. One of them multiple times, one of them just once. Are you aware of any woman other than Lakeisha being pregnant by you? You answered yes. One other woman, she's 2 months pregnant. She's the one he slept with 3 days ago. So it's not like this is so heartbreaking to you.
Nah,
No.
I already
I wouldn't care,
had
but
mine
said it's old.
in the
It was over once the confessions were made on the
That
stage
part.
the last
We did.
time.
I didn't
right?
see
yeah, it was.
I didn't care. I'm surprised you
don't
got
you-
somebody
but-
pregnant.
But no matter what, isn't this going to be a very awkward situation?
It will be, but we'll manage.
You'll manage.
Exactly.
Once the baby is born, I'd love to have you back, do a DNA test, make sure that you're okay and everything's set forth. Everybody cool with that?
I guess.
Thanks for coming on. After Cedric and his nephew Romero found out that Lakeisha was still sleeping with Jeremiah, the father of her other child, they both said they weren't sure which one of them is the father of Lakeisha's 7-month-old daughter. Well, today, she's back with all 3 guys and says this time really will be the last time. Welcome back, Lakeisha. It's always
Hey,
great to
Steve.
have you here. So you got 3 men here today,
Yes.
and you've been sleeping with all 3 of them, right? Is there one that you want to be with? Is there one that you want to be the father of your daughter?
The whole time, like, I've really been with my son's dad, because that's who I want to be with. That's who
Jeremiah.
I'm praying that the baby is, you know, because he's a great dad. He's
So you're
great at
hoping
home.
Jeremiah is the
I'm
father?
hoping he's the father. Cedric, after we left the show, I went back and stayed with him, which, like I said, Jeremiah didn't know. He was thinking that we was together this whole entire time, which we were, but he wouldn't know because he works at night. So while he's gone at work, I'm over there seeing house, playing house. And, you know, when he get out work in the morning, I'm back at the house like I've been at home all day with our son. So,
Do you ever feel bad doing that?
I do, but honest with you, said it was for the coins. It was for, you know, he had the money.
You were using
I
Cedric.
was basically, you know, I never wanted to be with
Cedric wasn't upset that you were sleeping with his nephew?
He was very upset, but I always felt like Sid had something going on anyway with my sister-in-law. So, you know, she always was like, could you just stay with my brother, be with my brother, and just leave Sid alone? Like, girl, just go and be with Jeremiah. So I'm like, why is you so somebody be with your brother all of a sudden now when you was all of a sudden, like, at first, like, y'all about need to just split up, give it a break.
So when you went back, you stopped sleeping with Romero?
I've been stopped sleeping with Romero.
Yeah.
And
How
so-
did he take that?
Well, with Romero, it was, you know, he was young. It really wasn't nothing. He was just more sweeter. Jeremiah was always at work. So, of course, I'm going to be feeling alone. Like, you always gone. You never here. Romero.
But you're never alone.
No, well, not. Technically, I am, Steve. At night, y'all. I'm alone at night.
No, but I'm saying, you know, Jeremiah's working.
Jeremiah's
you're with
working.
Cedric. You left Cedric. You were sleeping with Romero. Then you go back to Cedric. Jeremiah the whole time thinks you're with him.
Don't make it sound that bad. But, I mean, it's bad, of course. But, like, we got a son. So, you know.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, you know, we have a son together. So, if anybody I would want to, you know, just go and give it up and be with is
You would
Jeremiah.
like to be with Jeremiah.
Yeah, he's a family man. He works. I mean, he take care of the kids. Like, he's a good guy.
But now, is Jeremiah kind of up to date on why he's here, or?
Jeremiah actually don't know what's going on. You know, he just, everything he found out during the show. You know, like, he seen the TV show.
Yeah, but he's got to be like, I'm going back there again?
Yeah, he was like, why we going? Like, he like mad. Like, he is very pissed.
I mean, he
about
knows
this.
he's not getting a car or something.
Yeah. Yeah, he's upset. He's very mad, and I understand.
What? So, like, the big... Oh,
He
Jeremiah's
never-
never been here.
no.
Okay, so this is his first time here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he didn't even want to come here.
He didn't want to come here.
No.
Well, I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either.
Yeah. But Cedric was here.
Yes, Cedric was here.
And then the last time he was here, he found out that you were sleeping with his nephew, and he was upset. But not so upset that he didn't take you back and give you some more coins.
I mean, he gave some more coins, but we ain't no relationship-wise, no.
Right.
But the coins were steady flowing.
Yeah, but you were still going over to his place.
Yeah, for the money. The money was good.
All right, well, let's bring out Cedric.
Why are you lying?
Well,
now,
you
listen,
don't have a
you
dime.
Nah, this is all I'm saying. I've been back here watching you the whole time.
Okay.
The only reason you saying you want to be with Jeremiah is because
Why?
you with him now. That's the only
Because
reason.
we were together the whole time.
It don't matter. You just texted me 2 weeks ago wanting to link up.
I wanted
so now
the
all of a
coins.
sudden,
I wanted to link up with you to get the coins.
Oh, so it's all about the money.
It's
That's what
about
you
the money.
claim.
I didn't
Okay.
want, because I already feel like you dealing with my sister-in-law. So I didn't want to
It don't
link up
matter
with you
what
like
I'm
that.
doing now. At this point, you dealing with somebody that you claim you was done with.
What happens if the little girl is yours?
Well, if it's my baby, I'm just gonna take care of the baby.
What I'm saying, do you see yourself being with Lakeisha?
I'm not talking to sis.
Heck no, it's no way. And matter
You
of fact,
don't
see,
even got my
I'm
name,
gonna
don't let
I'm
you
gonna try to
see
get
Kalia.
custody if it's my baby. I just want to deal with the baby.
Custody?
That's it. I don't
You
want
is
to deal with her,
crazy.
period.
He is crazy.
That's all I'm saying.
Why didn't you even take her back after the last time you were
Steve,
on
I
the show?
really feel sorry for her because she really ain't got nothing. You
What
know
I
I'm
don't
saying?
get, what
so
I don't
really,
get.
it's like I just wanted to just
What I
make sure
don't
she
get.
had somewhere to stay, food, food to feed the baby.
Are you
know.
cool with your nephew, Romero?
the
Oh
EBT
yeah,
stuff.
that's blood. So I'm gonna definitely deal with my nephew regardless. I mean, she the tramp, so she the one that's doing all the stupid
Well, I
stuff.
couldn't have been too
That's my
much of a
blood.
tramp if you were with me.
It don't matter.
And you was ready to marry me, so
That's
I could have been a
fine,
tramp.
but that's before I knew what you were.
Please.
That's really what it was.
What is
He
she?
just talking.
Let's bring out Jeremiah.
What? You brought me on this show playing these games again.
I'm sorry, baby.
You know I'm in this family's life. What
And
kind
I
of
don't
games you
want
want to
sin.
keep this up
I
like?
ain't trying to play no game. I do not want no sin. That's something you
2
know.
weeks
I
ago,
Why
ain't
would
you
you
trying.
want to be with Sid?
I don't want sin. You know
Look
I
how
don't
the
want
man
sin.
talk to you.
I know.
Do I do you like that?
No, you don't.
I mean, don't I honor you for whatever you got going on?
Yes, you do.
And you know, you just be playing on my feelings like just because of the sake of my kid. Like, why you do this?
Jeremiah, I'm sorry.
You know, that's my princess, like my baby. You know, I care about that girl more than anything right now. How that's gonna make me and my family look, my peers look, think about, you started playing on me like this.
You're raising the little girl.
Yeah,
right
I've
now.
been in my little girl life since she was born. Like, I was there at the birth, I've been there for the parties, you know, everything she need, I'm there.
And so hopefully, I would think the best situation would be if the DNA test comes back and you're the father. But if it would happen to be that you're not the father, what would happen?
Man, to be honest, Keisha, if this baby not mine, I'm done with this, man. Like, no man should have to keep dealing with this.
Well, we're going to bring out Romero. Let's bring out Romero.
What's up with you, I'm proud of you,
This is one crazy
This is
story.
crazy.
The last time you were on the show, you were with her.
Yeah.
And you were sleeping with her. What happened?
It wasn't no good look for the family, man. I can't be, you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't good for your uncle. You got back home and said, this is not good. I'm going to end it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've seen the little girl, right?
Nah, I ain't seen.
Oh, you haven't seen it, but you help her out with money occasionally and stuff?
just in case, just in
How
case.
come you haven't seen the little baby?
Cause I just don't want to. You
You
know,
don't
I don't
want
want
to.
to get no feelings or nothing.
Yeah.
know.
And do you want to be the father?
Oh, I want my family to be together back how we were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you regret sleeping with her?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And then Natasha's your sister-in-law?
Yeah, that's his twin sister.
And you think she's sleeping with who?
Cedric.
With Cedric. Have you slept with Natasha?
Yeah.
Dang, man, you just invading on everything I got going, huh?
Let's meet Natasha.
Tasha, and you sitting there laughing like, you insane.
I'm sorry.
How you gonna portray your own family for seed?
Listen, I ain't portraying
You
you.
did it.
You did. You did this picture.
It ain't even about this, your
Listen,
brother.
I've been telling you, like, my brother is a good guy. But I'm going to tell you why we here on this show. You bigger, you better than that. I love you. You shouldn't have to be up here on the stage getting a DNA test for 3 different men. Like, this is not cute.
I might be wrong, but I think this is the first time we've ever done 3 DNA tests on one baby.
That's it. I'm sorry.
She in bad shape.
Okay, Romero, you're up first. And you said you don't want to be the father. You're a 24-year-old kid. You don't want to be, like, that would be not good. You came here and took a DNA test concerning your little girl. How old is she now?
She's 7 months.
7 months. And you are not the father of Lakeisha's.
You heard it, boy. That's good. He's gone. It's over.
He gone up out of here.
Look at him.
That young man dodged a bullet.
He did. He did.
He did.
Oh.
And then there were 2 that we know of.
Yeah, for sure.
It ain't nobody else, is
It's
it?
out of them 2. No, it's not. Sis.
Okay.
Okay,
We don't know.
Oh, she do know.
who is this? Cedric.
Cedric.
Please let him go, baby. Ugh.
Cedric, you came here and took a DNA test concerning Lakeisha's 7-month-old daughter, and the result for that DNA test is that you are not the father.
Good. Thank God. Thank God. You can have her, baby. Y'all completely out. Y'all is ridiculous. That's
baby.
good. I'm glad
Now,
you did.
will you 2 try to have a baby?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
not.
Hopefully in the future. Who knows?
Baby, if God, God sees it.
Hopefully in the
God
future.
ain't gonna say so, baby.
Y'all ain't coming to the wedding, though.
We ain't coming. You know we ain't coming. We
He
don't
got
wanna
the corn,
come.
so I know the wedding gonna be nice.
Girl, he ain't got them in the corn. He ain't got much of Jeremiah.
Well, you was
Okay,
insinuating.
Jeremiah,
Yes.
and you want to be the dad.
Yeah, that's my
And I
brother.
think everybody in here is hoping that you'll be the dad.
You ain't no food.
You is not gonna look like a fool.
Jeremiah, you came here and took a DNA test concerning Lakeisha's 7-month-old daughter. You have been acting as a father. You've been taking care of the little girl. And the results for that DNA test is that, Jeremiah, you are the father.
I told you that was my brother, baby girl. I know them jeans. We got them strong jeans, baby. I told you.
I'm so glad, man.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve.
We're all happy for you.
Right.
You got a good man here.
Yes,
You gotta stop messing up.
I am.
All right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Lakeisha, you gonna have to really stop these antics.
I am. I'm
Like, if we're
done.
gonna make this family work, you're gonna have to stop these games.
Yep.
And we're gonna have to move forward and make things right. And if this happened again, we can't do this no more, man. It's over with.
Right.
She'll be back.
Well,
She'll be back, Steve.
I really hope this
She
will
will be back. I won't.
I hope
Oh, no,
this.
I won't.
I hope this is your last time on the show.
Thank
Good luck.
you, sir.